Look at those, they are superb. Look at that. That is Yorkshire tea cakes, or tea cakes made. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're making tea cakes. I'm calling them Yorkshire tea cakes. We're making Yorkshire tea cakes. I'm from Yorkshire. For all those people that don't like an identity with anything, call it a tea cake. There you go. So we're making Yorkshire tea cakes. The tea cakes are well known all over the country. Everybody has their own little take on it. We're making a bog standard super duper tea cake. Oh, fantastic. Sliced butter, just butter running down you, or with jam on, anything like that. Delicious. Come on, let's get on with it. In here, milk. Bog standard milk. It's been sat there, so I'm hoping it's warmed up a little bit. Yeast in there. Now we're going to bloom our yeast, I hope. I've had this a while, but it should be okay. Give it a couple of minutes in there. As soon as it starts to froth up, we're ready to go. I'm using the stand mixer. I'm lazy. You can do it all by hand. I'm not. In here, 250 grams all-purpose flour, 250 grams bread flour. I like a mixture, soft bread. So that is going in there. Now we've got salt and sugar. We're going to dump that in there. I've got what they call white raisins and dark raisins. You can use sultanas, currants. You can use what you want basically. You need some dried fruit in there. Right, this is the most essential ingredient for a tea cake. This is English mixed spice, and we want that in there. That gives it that lovely flavour and smell that you get every time you toast it and slap your butter on. Link on the description if you want to make it. Pumpkin spice, very similar. So you can just give your drier stir through. Makes it a little bit easier. There we go. I've got some egg and I've got some melted butter. We just have to wait to see if this blooms. Okay, that's looking good in there. And our egg and our butter. On our mixer, nice and steady, and get the dough hook on. Dough hook on there. Lift up. And we're nice and steady. We're going to knead this for about 8 minutes. Okay, enough racket. Drop that down there. Let's have that off there. There's our beautiful dough. Should be slightly sticky but not wet, and it is sticky. Oh, fabulous. We want that out of there. Okay, I've got a bowl here and I've just lightly rubbed it out with some butter. I'm just going to put a little bit of flour on my hands actually, just to make it a little less troublesome. So let's have that out of there. Oh, beautiful dough. A little bit sticky, just how it should be. Right, fold all that in there. Turn it over like that, look, nice and steady. We want to bring that in there like that. And we want to dump that in there. So I've answered the question 100 times. Why do I put it in another bowl? So here's the 101th answer. I wash my mixer bowl and put the mixer away. It's out of the way and I use this bowl. We want to cover that until it doubles in size. Trusty plastic bag. My baking bag. That's it. Double in size, then we carry on. Okay, we've had about an hour actually, an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, there you go. That's what we're talking. Get this out, knock it down, split it into about 8. We're going to do about 8 tea cakes, something like that. So let's have that out of there, onto there. Now you can weigh these things out if you so wish. Scales here, or you could divide them into 8. Now somewhere like that. Okay, and then all you do is fold it underneath like that. And this is going to go on a lined tray like that. So just work your dough ball like that, and if you want to do that you can. It's just habitus, I suppose, but there you go. So I'm going to do that, look. Got a fairly big tray, and if they end up touching each other, then we're not bothered. We're just going to pull it apart and bake them anyway. So, job done like that. Going to cover these again with a plastic bag for about 40 minutes until they've swelled out. So get the trusty plastic bag, and they go in there like that, and they're just going to sit there for about another 40 minutes. Let's get this baggie off here and have a look what we... oh yes please, there you go. They look superb. Now what you can do, you can actually brush these with milk. I'm not going to. They're going in the oven, straight in the oven, and what we'll do, we'll brush with butter when they come out. Now you can brush with a sugar glaze if you want, but I don't want. I prefer to brush with butter. So we're going to get those in, oven on 190. We're going to bake for about up to 15 minutes actually, somewhere around about there. Come on. Okay, they're looking and smelling a bit special. Oh, look at those. Oh, they look superb. They look absolutely tremendous. What we're going to do is just bring those together like that, so we can actually get some butter on them. And it's straight over the top with some of that melted butter. Oh, wow. Oh, that's going to give us a nice little sheen on there without giving us a sugary coating. And obviously it's going to give us that butter flavour when we bite into the top. And that's going to keep them a little bit soft there. They're going to steam a little bit from the inside. Obviously, this puts like a seal on there, you know. They look absolutely superb. Right, we're just going to give them 5 minutes on there, and then we're going to put them on a rack. Let them cool down. Come on there. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Let them cool down. Okay, look at these beautiful tea cakes in there. Oh, yes. That is what we are talking. Look at those. They are superb. Look at that. Right, we are going to get that. We're going to get that in the toaster. That is fantastic. and super soft. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Come on there, butter. Bit of raspberry jam. That is Yorkshire tea cakes, or tea cakes made. Look at those. Oh, fabulous. Just look at this. Fantastic. How do you eat your tea cake? Do you like it with butter? Do you like it with raspberry jam? Do you like it with cheese? Oh, in here. Oh. Oh. That is superb. Oh man. Oh yes please. Just look at that. That is soft. Soft in there. Soft. Lovely tea cake. Oh, you've got those spices in there. On there with that butter. It's absolutely delicious. Superb. That is fantastic. That is a heck of a tea cake. That is Yorkshire tea cake, or tea cake made. Look in there. That is superb. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make Yorkshire tea cakes or tea cakes. If you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. Oh yeah. Yes, please.